Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black with the Strat Time Report, and we got trouble here in River City, so let's take a look here. We got the SPY going the 2-2 reversal on the week, right, and that's what we were looking for. Now you got problems, because now you got this broadening formation here, your higher high, your lower low, and you're back into this. So once again, I said we're in trouble below 449.14, and there you go, boom, down she goes, right? Still an inside month, handily so, but now we're watching our time frame continuity, red on all time frames, and minding that 60 here. These two here on the 60 are still inside the opening range. Okay, so I want to see how we get out of that. Mindful that we have Fed minutes coming out here in the afternoon, so we might dry up just a little bit, but a lot of things going into motion when you have these weeklies kick in. If you go to QQQ, you're definitive loser. Not strong enough to stay inside the opening range and keeps coming down. We got a new 60 starting off though, but once again, your higher high, your 2-2 reversal on the week. Boom, down she goes. Still handily an inside month, so we'll be aware of that. But the Q-Star's having some real problems over there. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, Dow Jones Diamonds, 2 up, 2 down on the week, and not strong enough to even come up to this stuff. Tight range though on the day, and we've seen that a lot out of this stuff because still inside month, so be careful on that. But what we do see is, you see this high, here's your higher high, right? Now we don't have a lower low yet. That's an issue, because then we might. So we want to be mindful of these 2-2 weekly reversals. We go to IWM, small cappers, 2 up, 2 down on the week. All right, still an inside month, but minding that time frame continuity. On the daily, remember we got that outside day yesterday, 3-2 down. And these two stuck inside the opening range. So once again, as we come into the afternoon, we want to see how these Fed minutes, how things react to them. The things from the Strat Attack still kicking in. They're going defensive. XLU still good, and XLU going with highs. Right here on the 60, you can see this: 2 down, 2 up on the 60. Right. And off she goes. So the Utes still good after last month's Rev Strat here. Still good. They're still coming into the Utes. You got like AEP. Still good. Just blasting off. Once again, they're all looking the same. 2 down. Pivot machine gun through there. 2 down. 2 up. Off they go. Utes. They're also coming into XLP. And XLP we knew about because of this. 2 down, 2 up on the month. Not total gangbusters in here, but positive, and so that's giving us your Pepsis here. And Pepsi, 2-2 reversal on the month. 2 down, 2 up. Right? That's something I'd want to know about. They're coming into Pepsi. Coke is on the macro vid. Got the Momo hammer, but a little exhaustion risk by going into the highs, so that Pepsi, you can keep an eye on that. If we go to, they're coming into fertilizer too. IPI having a real nice day here, and on the month, on the week, is that inside, or is that 2 down? 72.01. Yeah, it's an inside week to the upside. IPI got a little bit more to go to those new highs. On the 60-minute, you can see this slightly takes out those lows. 2 down would be a 2 up in the next hour over 92.22. If we go to Amgen having a nice little day, and on the month, taking out last month's highs. That's something I'd want to know about, right? It's got some exhaustion risk up in here, right, going into recent highs. Has been higher, though. So Amgen so far, so good. If we go to BDX, Becton Dickinson, and still an inside month, but taking out yesterday's highs, had a nice run, then pulled back. Potentially an outside week. This was a 3 outside week. And now racing back through for potentially another outside week. So we'll see how that goes. Still an inside month, though, but so far so good. If we go to the Walmart. After last month's 2 down, 2 up month, now these 3 months become an outside bar of all that. So you got some exhaustion risk, but having a nice little day here, outside day to the upside. So some exhaustion risk by recent highs. The job was, when it took this out, here, the 2 down, 2 up, take these guys out, which it did. So you got a little exhaustion risk, but starting off the day strong. If we go to Johnny John. Johnny John, just some exhaustion risk after this inside 60 to the upside, right? So you got going into some highs, just having a nice little green day with the market coming in. If we go to RPM, this is what we're looking for on the monthlies. Triangulate out, take out these lows, stop them out. 2-2 reversal on the month. And that's good for the rest of the month over 84.66. All right. So a nice little month going on there. And you can see it's been higher through this stuff on the weekly. So we'd like to rip this stuff here. As you can see that weekly here. Stop them out. Here's my support level. Is it? Boom, they're gone. Now off we go back up. So you can see the higher highs and the lower lows. See? There's your broadening formation on the monthly basis. Like so. Now get. If we go to the Walgreens, these boots are trying to make for walking. Anywho, pokes down on the inside month, but now coming back into it off an inside day 2-1-2 reversal on the daily. Right, so we'll see how that sets up because we always like to see him take out some lows and then reclaim those levels. Not totally going gangbusters, but positive on a rough day. If you go to UNH, we've known about this too. UNH outside weaker. And here's how you get in on these things. You wait for them to triangulate out. They will. 60. Boom. 2 down. 2 up. You're in. Then you can go on the continuation here. The inside Momo hammer. 2, 1, 2. And back to the highs she goes. Things quietening down here a little bit coming in front of the Fed. But if we go to DG. And DG. Inside weaken up. Poor guy stores. Because we're all going to be po. So we're going to need stores. And you can see this has been lower here. Here's a nice reversal on the weekly, the 2-2, 2 down, 2 up. And now the continuation here to try and take out these highs up in there. If we go to Archer Daniels Midland, ADM, trying to come up on that week here. You know, having a nice little day, inside day to the upside. So we'll see. But there's really a lot more of that puking because of the Qs. Because we're looking at Amazon off the inside day, and if that worked, 2-2 reversal on the week. Now you're 2 up, 2 down. That's a problem. You're back into that stuff. If you go to Netflix trying to take that week down as well. The inside day, right? And we're being very aware of those inside days because you had Netflix, Amazon, and Google all inside days yesterday, and boom. The big boys are going down and taking out that week. 2-2 reversal on the week, right? Because Facebook was trying to take that month, but we knew to be aware of all these inside days and the other fangers, and boom, down she goes. If we go to the SMH again, all right, we knew about this inside day yesterday, and that triggered that 3-2 down. Now you get your gap down and keep puking here. Still inside that opening range, but some good stuff in there. NVIDIA here, still puking. 2 up, 2 down reversal, right? And then you get their gap and still going. So the Q's having all sorts of problems over there. If we go to Tesla's, in Tesla, outside week to the downside. And we were looking for that because it was in the video last night. Because here it poked up and took out the highs yesterday and then failed. And so it didn't have time to be an outside bar. It just ran out of time. But we were expecting that to happen, and we got it. These two become an outside bar of all that. Red on the month now, Tesla. So we're just a slight inside 60 down. We'll see what more comes of that. Microsoft. Also coming down, a 2-2 reversal week. 2 up, 2 down off the inside day. That was also in the vid there too. And down she goes. If we go to Riven, 2-2 week reversal, still working. 2 up, 2 down. And that was kicking in below 44, now 39.96, still working. Broader average is still drying up just a tad. Like I said, we got Fed minutes coming, so be aware of that. If we go to VMW, coming down here too. 3-2 on the week. Outside week, down. Buying was rejected, and then here's triangle the outs on the daily. Slight higher high, Boom, 2-2 reversal back to previous range, and you still have all this stuff to keep hunting. But like most things, still inside of the month, so we're going to be aware of that. If we go to iRobot, and iRobot, still an inside month, but oh boy, nice weekly reversal. 2 up, 2 down. Boom, and there she goes, still puking. If we go to AAWW, oh boy, the reversal month. That's something I'd want to know about. 2 up, 2 down. It's still going, still puking. So we're going to look for more entries on that. And this is real nice after yesterday. We talked about that yesterday. Still going. If we go to Nike, and Nike having some problems once again. The 2 up, the 2 down week reversal. Slight higher high always can be the kiss of death. These weeklies kicking in, and real nice here, kicking in on the Nike. Down she goes. If we go to eBay, 2 up, 2 down week. Momo shooter on the day, which means it was a 2 down, right? Anybody who bought in here and had the stops here, they met with real sellers because it's red on all time frames once it took out those lows. Boom, down she goes, coming back through the previous range. If we go to Roku, and Roku, 2 up, 2 down on the week, right? Is that something I want to know about? It is, right? So just still drifting into the lows for the rest of the week. Below this, you got some problems. 122.44, trading 115.96. If you go to CRM, 2 up, 2 down on the week. Down she goes. Still inside month, but drifting back towards the lows. And if you go to a 30, you'll see this. The slight higher high. This is how you get into this. That slight higher high, that's a 2 up, 2 down continuation. And that's what you look for, how to get in on this stuff. SQ, 2 up, 2 down on the week. Getting hammered today. Like a lot of things, though, still inside month. We'll be aware of that. But for the rest of the week here, I want to know about this. 130.173, trading 125.46. So knowing all these levels, very key and very profitable. TWLO. And TWLO, 2 up, 2 down on the week. And that's going to be here below this. So you didn't take out those highs, did you? Nope. 2 up, 2 down, below 150.234. So you still got some room on that if they want to take that down. If we go to GitLab, and GitLab, nice inside day to the downside, 2-1-2 reversal on the day. And if that works, that's going to give us outside week right here. Still handily inside month, but you got some more room on this stuff to take these guys out. Right? You always want to look at all those pivots because people like to trade against them. We like to take them out. If you go to UPST, inside week to the downside, right here. 2 up by taking out the highs, inside, 2 down. Down it goes, all right? And the good thing is, this was an outside month. If you can take that out, you'd have a 3-2 month to the downside. Cremate this thing. If we go to BNTX, still inside on the week. Just having a rough day and taking these guys out. So we can keep an eye on that and keep that with Moderna. And we've seen Moderna inside week to the downside, and NVAX we know also having some problems again. And here's how you wait for that to get in on that. The recovery, the 2 up, the inside 30, and back down it goes, right? So like I said, right now I'm kind of waiting on the Fed, but these Qs really weigh in on things. A lot of this tech really heavy, and every time you see like Microsoft and Apple and stuff hanging near the lows, and inside day signal downs for Amazon, Netflix, Google, you know you got problems. And that's why when you got problems, you just go to the Utes. AEP going to the highs. Get me some yield, boy, because growth is dead. So that's how it's going to go. We're still having the problems in the SMHers. We're waiting on the Fed, and we'll see what comes of that. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, Smith & Black. Strat Time Report.